So I was a forgetful human being last night. I was supposed to charge the car up. Today's my big day where I drive over 40 miles. The rest of the week, I only drive about 20 to 30 miles, which isn't that far. I guess 40 miles isn't really that far either, but it's definitely further than the rest of the week. And for some reason, I just completely spaced it. I think I was just really excited and happy that my little work week at Mama's was over. That's my job that brings in the money while I'm trying to build this business up. And I just completely spaced. Luckily I always try to keep my battery at 20% or higher, and so I definitely had enough mileage to get to the school and back and still have a tiny bit of charge left, but not as much as I wanted. But I still have to go to the school and back another time. So I drove real slow and didn't waste any energy and went to Whole Foods because, like I showed you in that one video, they have the free charging there. I had a check that I had kept forgetting to deposit because I've just been so busy, but now I had time because I was trying to charge the battery. So I went to Whole Foods and I cruised over to the bank nice and close, nice and slowly, deposited it, came back, walked through Whole Foods, almost got something, but the quality of the produce there was a little bit lower than the quality of the stuff at the farmer's market. They still had some good stuff, but it's expensive there, so the stuff they had that was of similar quality to the stuff down at the farmer's market was more pricey than it is at the farmer's market. And also I'm like given to the actual farmers direct when I do that as opposed to a huge corporation, so it's kind of a no-brainer that I just didn't get anything and went back. And it was maybe 25 minutes I was parked there, and because it's a 240 instead of a 120 like the outlets at home, it put on 6 miles in about 25 minutes, which is good. That's about how much the little plug at home will give you in an hour. So that's nice. I think normally after I teach the noon to 2 class here, and then I head off to run errands and whatnot, I'll head down to Piñatas and get a wonderful meal. And then I'll go to Costco and pick things up. But today, because of my just total spaciness, I don't know why I forgot to plug the car in, I'm gonna head back to Whole Foods. It's Taco Tuesday, so I can get some tofu tacos for I think there's 2 for $3, so I'll probably pick up 4 of them for $6. It's not very much, but I'm not as hungry today as normal, so it'll be less money I spend than I normally do when I get the big, delicious vegan kitchen sink with the extra side of beans and rice that I just dump on top and make a huge feast. Definitely won't be as good to have the Taco Tuesday, but it'll still be good. I'll still enjoy it. And my car can be charging up on the faster 240 thing. Probably pick up another 6 miles of range from that. And then I'll head straight home. I won't go to Costco. I don't have anything that I'm low on. I always have a little bit of backup, and today I'm going to use that backup and charge my car. I'll plug it in right when I get home, and hopefully I'll be home by 3:30. Give it a good hour to charge before I go help Sifu Matt with his Kung Fu class. Should throw another 6 miles of range on there, and that'll still be kind of cutting it close. I'll probably only have about 10 miles of range when I get home, unless I can go to Whole Foods one more time because they'll be closed. There'll be nobody going there. Plug the car in, stroll down to 24-hour fitness, workout, come back. It'll probably have some decent range by then. So I'm gonna make it. The point is how low is the battery gonna drain? The way I have it calculated, it shouldn't go below 10 miles of range, but percentage-wise, that's way down around 12% or something. So it's definitely under 20%. So it was just carelessness, and I'm fine. I'm sure if you do that like once or twice, it's not a big deal. It probably doesn't help extend the life of your battery, but it probably doesn't like dramatically alter it to a high extent. So just crazy. I don't know why I spaced that. It's so simple. You just go home and plug the car in. It's easy to be forgetful, and I don't think this is going to be an issue in the future, because once I get my batteries and set up the solar thing, I'm pretty much going to charge the car every night, because I'm not going to want to waste all that solar energy I'm collecting. So with the solar batteries, you're not supposed to drain them below 50%. So every night I'm pretty much going to plug into my batteries that have been receiving the solar charge all day, drain them to about 50 to 70%, and then stop charging the car, and then the next day they'll absorb more from the solar panels and charge back up to 100, and I'll just repeat this over and over. So down the road, this isn't going to be an issue. I haven't set up the solar thing yet, because I still have about a week and a half, 2 weeks left before the local company here gets the batteries. And when you're on Maui, sometimes things aren't always fully stocked, so you have to wait for the next shipment and whatnot. So once I get those batteries, I can do my solar setup, and then I'll be good to go, and I won't have issues of this nature. Shouldn't have them anyway. This is just total spaciness, just not paying attention, not remembering small little simple things. Frustrating when you do that.